Hi, welcome back to Real Life Travel, where we can plan all your magical vacations. So today we're going to be talking about Walt Disney World's Deluxe resorts. Now these resorts are the top tier resorts. So let's start off by talking about the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So the Animal Kingdom Lodge is located in the Animal Kingdom area of the resort, which means all of their parks and resorts you'll have to access via the bus system. Now this resort has a really cool feature that is a big draw. It is the Savannah. They have their very own Savannah Wildlife Preserve right there on the property, where you can even watch the giraffes and zebras while you eat your breakfast. They also have very cool view rooms, which is the Savannah View Room, where they can come right up to your balcony and you can just watch them all day long. Now this resort does have some pretty big name restaurants. Sanaa is one of their biggest name restaurants. They also have Mara, Boma, and Jiko as well. This resort has 2 pools and a water playground area. They have different types of rooms as well. They can sleep 2 to 8 people. They have club level rooms, and they even have some executive suites as well. So now let's move on to the Pollination Resort. So the Pollination Resort is located in the Magic Kingdom area of the resort property. So you can get to Magic Kingdom or Epcot by monorail, or you can get to any other of the parks or resorts via the bus system. Now this resort has 2 pools. One of the pools does have a 142-foot water slide. They both are zero entry pools. So for their food offerings, they have Ohana, Spirit of Aloha dinner show, Pineapple Lanai, and Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace. Now Ohana is kind of like a family style dinner. So they come out with a lot of platters and it's just a bunch of different food and it's really good. We've actually eaten there before. Spirit of Aloha dinner show is a little bit different. So it's exactly like it sounds. It's a luau in the middle of the Polynesian Resort. And they have live shows and fire and it's really cool. Now, Pineapple Lanai is the only place outside of Magic Kingdom that you can get Dole Whip, which is pretty unique. Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace is something I've always wanted to do, but never had the chance to do it. It's a themed bar where you can order different drinks and things happen all around you. It looks really, really cool. Now, if you don't want to stand in the crowds at Magic Kingdom, all you have to do is walk out on the beach at the Polynesian Resort and you can see the fireworks straight from there. Less crowds, and it's a pretty awesome show. So they have club level access rooms as well. And they also have rooms that can sleep 2, 5, or 8 people. So now let's talk about the Grand Floridian Resort. So the Grand Floridian Resort is probably one of the most iconic resorts at the Disney World property. It is all themed after Grand Victorian late 1800s, early 1900s. Now, this resort is home to the only 5 diamond restaurant in the Orlando area, Victoria and Albert's. I have been dying to go, but it is a little pricey. But you do get all that wonderful service for that price point. Now, they also have 1900 Park Fare, the Garden View Tea Room where you can have a little princess tea party, and a few other restaurants as well. Now again, this one is located in the Magic Kingdom area, so you can also get to Magic Kingdom and Epcot via the monorail system. Now let's move on to one of our favorite resorts, Disney's Contemporary Resort. This resort is actually one of our preferred resorts because we've actually stayed there quite a few times. So this resort is an A-frame shaped building, and the monorail goes right through the center of the building. Now, their food offerings are pretty good as well. So first you have the Always Fun Chef Mickey's, which is fantastic when you bring your kids along. You have the Out of Room Bar. You also have the Contempo Cafe, which is great for grab and go during breakfast or lunch or even dinner if you're trying to get to the parks in time. Now, the really cool part about this resort is that they have the California Grill. So as long as you eat at any point during lunch or dinner at the California Grill, if you bring your receipt back, you can go out onto their balcony and watch the fireworks right from Magic Kingdom, which is really, really cool. Also, California Grill has some really good food too. So this resort is in walking distance of Magic Kingdom. So if you don't feel like taking the monorail back, you can just walk it. It's really not that far. Now, their room types vary and can sleep either 2 all the way up to 10 people. They also have club level rooms and 2 different pools as well. So now let's move on to Wilderness Lodge. So Wilderness Lodge looks like a big log cabin, which is pretty cool and rustic. So they have 2 different restaurants at this resort. One is called Storybook at Artist Point, which has really cool food offerings and different styles of displays. Also, it's mostly based off of Snow White's book story. They also have Whispering Canyon Cafe as well. So you can get to Magic Kingdom or any other resorts by bus or just Magic Kingdom by boat. Now let's go a little further towards the Epcot area of the resort and let's talk about Yacht and Beach Club Resort. So Yacht and Beach Club Resort are actually 2 different resorts combined into one. The main attraction at this resort is Stormalong Bay, which is basically like a little water park in the right smack dab in the middle of the resort. They also have Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, which is home to the famous kitchen sink ice creams. They also have Cape May Cafe, Ale and Compass Lounge, and the Yachtsman Steakhouse. Now they also have 2 other leisure pools besides Stormalong Bay. The room types can sleep anywhere from 2 to 7 people, depending on the room type. So you can either walk to Epcot and get to any other resort property, take a bus, or even a boat. So now let's move on to the other side of Hourglass Lake and talk about the Boardwalk Inn Resort. So the Boardwalk is all modeled after a 1920s style boardwalk. So of course you have 2 pools and you can walk right out to the boardwalk and hit all those great spots like Abracadabra, Tortorias, and even the pizza window. Now this resort is also in walking distance of Epcot. So you can walk to Epcot or you can take a bus or a boat to most of the other resorts. So that wraps it up for Disney's Deluxe Resorts. If you like our videos, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell notification icon so you can be notified every time we post a new video. And if there's anything else you want us to discuss, don't forget to leave a comment. I'm Amber with Real Life Travel, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.